Things Paul Walker left behind after losing his life. You won't believe the things the millionaire left behind. Some images have been circulating claiming that Google is hiding Paul Walker's assets, and many people believe they did this so that no one would discover the truth about the accident that took his life. But all of this is untrue, and what really happened to Paul Walker's fortune will shock you. Google admitted to indeed hiding the actor's assets, but the only reason behind it was to prevent his fans from going to his house and bothering his family. Since the actor was very famous, several fans began to visit there to offer condolences. However, it didn't take long for bad people to try to take advantage of the situation, harassing his relatives and even attempting to rob them. Shortly after Paul Walker's tragic end, an obsessed fan stole parts of the actor's crashed car and was sentenced to 6 months in prison. But 24 hours after the accident, something even worse happened. Some of the actor's employees saw the tragedy as an opportunity to make money from his assets and stole over 30 cars from his collection, causing millions of dollars in losses. When the police confronted the suspects about this, they found out that they had already sold a good portion of the vehicles and were trying to extort the actor's family into buying back the rest. Fortunately, the police helped recover the stolen assets and they were returned to the family. But quickly, the joy turned into sadness when Paul Walker's relatives started to fight over who would inherit the actor's fortune. Although the actor wasn't the type to show off, he was very proud of his mansion, where he lived with his daughter, Meadow Walker. The house had 5 bedrooms, a fireplace, 7 bathrooms, and the best part was that it was just a few meters away from the beach. That's why everyone had their eyes on trying to inherit the property that costs almost $1,600,000. Fortunately, the actor had a will that made his intentions clear. Since he was divorced and lived only with his daughter, she became the sole heir to his assets and got the house. But what happened to the actor's luxurious cars? After everything, only 19 cars from his collection remained, and recently 14 of them were auctioned off. This included his Nissan Skyline, which is the same car used in the filming of the first Fast and Furious movie and cost over $100,000. Additionally, they auctioned off his Porsche, which even appeared in the movie Fast and Furious 5, and it cost just over $90,000. But of all the cars auctioned, the most expensive was his Rolls-Royce Ghost, which cost almost $1 million. You see, Paul Walker wasn't one to spend money on houses and jewelry, but he was simply passionate about cars. Fortunately, money wasn't a problem for the actor, who, thanks to his success in the Fast and Furious movies, had over $20 million in his account. Of course, after the accident, everyone wanted to get their hands on this money, but Paul Walker made it very clear that if something happened to him, all this money should go to his daughter, and his lawyers ensured that this would happen. Today, at 25 years old, Meadow is building a life that reflects the kind nature of her father. In the end, to honor her father's memory, his daughter used part of the money to open an ONG and help underprivileged children in Africa.